What is going on, people, and welcome back to a brand new game find on my channel. And as you can tell, there's a different background again. I'm at my partner's house, I'm at my fiance's house, and I've got a bundle, you can just about see it here, box of gaming items that came from Facebook. Again, a really good bundle from Facebook, and I apologise on how this video is recorded because I've tried to record this video twice now and my phone keeps cutting off about 7 minutes in, and I've deleted a lot of memory to record this, so it's not a memory issue. I'm not sure why it keeps cutting it off, so I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible, but also not fly through everything I've got in this bundle. As I said, this came from Facebook. The original bundle cost £60, and I'll show you that original bundle first. And as I've said in loads of videos in the past, check out Facebook Marketplace, check out Facebook selling pages, and then check out Gumtree, what's the other one, Spock, whatever it's called, and just check out local finds before you jump on eBay, and even so before you jump to boot sales or flea markets, garage sales and that kind of thing. In the UK we don't really have many garage sales, it's mainly boot sales, but a lot of people sell on Facebook, so that's a really cool thing. And where I live, it's quite built up, so there's a load of things being uploaded. Unfortunately, as I've complained about in the past, a lot of it has been at eBay prices, and I'd rather buy eBay priced stuff on eBay, because if there's a guarantee that something's wrong with it, eBay will defend me. If you're buying from a stranger, who knows what's wrong with it. So in this bundle, I'll start off with the item I don't care about that much. It's a PlayStation 1 steering steering controller for the PS1. I have no interest in this. I'm not a big driving fan on the PS1, and I think I actually have one from my childhood, so I'm not going to be keeping this. It takes up quite a bit of room, so I'm either going to put it back on Facebook and sell it. I said to the guy when I bought the gaming bundle I didn't want this, but he didn't really want to keep it, selling all the PlayStation bits that he had, so I kind of had to take it. It's in good condition. Most of the stuff, if not all of the stuff that came from this guy, is in absolute amazing condition. It's like almost collector's condition. Definitely not been owned by a child, although he did say some of it was from his childhood, so he must have looked after things pretty well as a child as well. He did definitely respect his gaming stuff. The main stuff from the PlayStation 1 includes this tiny little PS1, the mini PS1. I won't be opening it in this video because of how compact it is in this box, and it took me forever to put the things back in here. But it does come with the console, it does come with one of the controllers, and the power cable and the TV cable. It's a really nice box. It's got all the polystyrene in it. I already have one, so I might try and use this as trade bait for something that I don't have, or as I've said in lots of videos before, sell it and the money I get for this goes towards my next game find. But it did come with some games, which is also awesome, and there would have been more games, but I may have accidentally traded / sold them to a friend of mine before actually recording this video, so I apologise for that. I think the games were like Tomb Raider 1, I don't know what the other one was. There was 2 games he got from me. So the first game is Rayman, the original Rayman game. I definitely have that, and I remember playing that as a child. Probably will put that with the PS1 bundle. I'll probably put the games I already have in this bundle with the console and sell it as one big bundle. And you have to remember that what I'm showing you here all cost me £60. Army Men 3D, Pipe Mania 3D, Action Man Destruction X, Army Men Land, Sea and Air, Weakest Link on the PS1, a game that I think most people played if they had a PS1, Ridge Racer Revolution, a game that I've seen so many times recently, Touring Car Championship, and the final game, a game that I played hours of, I wish that I would say footage, but I was too young to record, Driver. I played so many hours of this game, really did enjoy it. Wasn't a big fan of Driver 2 or, what was the other one on the Xbox, San Francisco, was that the other one? He chucked in 3 PSP games that he couldn't find the console for it, he couldn't find the handheld PSP, so he threw these in with the PlayStation Bundle: GTA Liberty City Stories, Midnight Club 3 and Killzone. I don't really collect PSP games, so I'm not really sure what to do with them off yet. I do have a PSP, but I don't really play it too often. And then the remaining stuff was the PS2 games, which I don't know why, but he didn't have a PS2 console. GoldenEye, Enter the Matrix, Juiced, Killzone, GTA San Andreas, my first ever GTA game on the PS2, State of Emergency, Need for Speed 2 Underground, Midnight Club, oh my camera's gone to 10%, Midnight Club 2, Max Payne, Half-Life, and the final game, Fame Academy. So that was the PlayStation bits, and as you can probably see from here, this was the remaining of the £60 spent. I picked up a Dreamcast keyboard. I've had one of these about 4 years ago, and I sold it when I sold my Dreamcast bundle. I can't remember if mine was boxed or not, but it's nice to have one that is boxed. Unfortunately, the console isn't boxed, and it is slightly yellowed. Well, it's more than slightly yellowed. It's like a smoker's yellow. You can see kind of here, that's kind of what colour it should be, and this is just, it's really yellow. The back end's alright. You can kind of see the colour difference. It's just really bad. As you can see, there is a copied disc in the console. That's because he had the Dreamcast copied or chipped. Something I didn't know happened, because I knew you could do it with a PS1, didn't know you could do it with a Dreamcast. It comes with one controller that he said he's never used or barely used, and one controller that has been used, and you can tell it's got the memory card on it or in it. It comes with the power cable and the TV cable, which is nice, making the console complete. And then it does come with some games. There's a couple of demo games: Metropolis Street Racer, Virtual Fighter, Hydro Thunder. I think I've actually picked this up quite recently and I haven't played it, so now I've got the console, I can actually play it. Trick Style, Crazy Taxi, Sonic Adventures. I think this might have been the last Sonic game on the Dreamcast. Could be wrong there. And then the final Dreamcast game was Soul Calibur. So that was the £60 spent. He then told me he had a Game Boy for sale, and then came back to me with saying he had a Game Boy Color for sale, and then showed me some games for it, and then showed me another Game Boy Original, and then showed me a N64, not an N64, a Nintendo DS. So after telling me that that was all that he had, he then threw in 4 different handheld Nintendo items with some games, which I'll show you now. These I only paid £20 for. So in total, this whole bundle cost me £80, and I got my Dreamcast games and the console, the PS1, and all of the add-on bits that I've shown you already. There's the DS. I keep calling it an N64, I don't know why. And it's got Need for Speed Most Wanted on the Game Boy Advance, which is in it. This is actually in one of the best condition Nintendo DS's that I've seen. Still comes with the original pen, which is nice. There's a few minor marks on the case, but I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up. That's in really nice condition. Well, it is compared to the ones that I've bought in the past. And it does come with the official power cable, which is really nice to see. Original Game Boy. Unfortunately, the back's broken off of it. It's missing the little bit that clicks into place. So it will still fit on the back, but it will fall straight out. So I either need to put a little bit of tape on it, or I need to buy a new one just to fit that gap. This one works, I believe. The other one doesn't, and he sold it to me as a spare. It came with a Game Boy Color, as I mentioned. It's the green one. Does come with a back, which is awesome. You can tell that this has been used quite a bit. Slightly discoloured on the back. The screen is still, there's a few marks on it, but nothing major at all. And it comes with this really cool little carry case, which I'll put that back in there, which comes with this bit. Just, you can't see that at all, can you? Just full of wires, like honestly, like earphone wires, the original wires that have still got like a little bit of plastic on them. So that's a really cool little Game Boy bundle. And as a lot of people know from my previous videos, Game Boy is probably one of my favourite consoles of all time. The Game Boy SP is definitely one of my favourite handhelds, if not it is. The SP is my favourite handheld, and it's probably my second favourite console of all time. Mega Drive being first, Game Boy SP, Advance SP, and then probably the PS1, just because it's my nostalgia. And the last little bit of this bundle is the Game Boy carry case, which probably about a month or two back, you probably saw that I got another Game Boy carry case, and it was the first one I ever had. I never had one as a child, so it was really cool to get one. Now I've got two. This has got some like Tipex marks on it, which is annoying. I'll try and do this without pulling everything out quickly. You've got the Game Boy, which is nicely slotted in, a car charger, a link cable, and there are 12 games in total. Alien 3, the camera's not picking it up at all. Alien 3, the Blues Brothers, which I didn't know was a game. These are all in really good condition. Anyone that follows me on Instagram would have seen that I've taken a picture of this already. The Amazing Spider-Man. That's 3 of them. You've got Bionic Commando, Capcom game. Killer Instinct, which I think came out on the Xbox One as well. And Radar Mission on the Game Boy. Ferrari Grand Prix or something like that. Yeah, Grand Prix Challenge. Toy Story 2. And of course there's a Tetris game. And then the last couple of games, there's a wrestling title there that's slightly discoloured. Not 100% sure that's going to actually work, but Game Boy games do pretty well. Mortal Kombat and Pokemon Blue. After talking to him for a little while looking at these gaming bits, he did say he used to have a Pokemon Red game, as well as a Game Boy Advance. Kind of hoping that he would mention it was a Game Boy Advance SP. It wasn't. It was only the Game Boy Advance, like the standard one, which he said I still have somewhere because I've got the carry case and a case for it, like a cover for it. He did message me earlier today, and it's been a few days since picking up all of this, to say that he found the Game Boy Advance and Pokemon Red. And he's willing to sell it to me for £15, which I don't think is that bad of a deal, considering that Pokemon Red sells for about £15 online nowadays, and the argument of obviously me buying £80 off of him already. He's probably happy to sell that to me for £15. It's quite a good price in my eyes. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Comment in the comment section below, because I do read all the comments. It may take me a little bit of time, but I do read them. The only reason I don't read them quicker is because I don't get the notifications as well as I hoped they would pop up on YouTube. It kind of gets like thrown in with spam, so I have to kind of go through it manually to check. And then yeah, like I said, like the video, sub to me if you're new, comments, they're cool. And why not share on Twitter or on any social media, and help me grow my channel, and help me build up my subs, because that would be really cool to end the year with, I don't know, 500 subs. That'd be pretty cool. I think I'm on like 312 at the moment. And I don't do this channel for subs, I really don't. I do it more for documenting what I've found in the past. It's more for myself, but if I can educate people with some games, that'd be awesome. I may not put the editing skills behind it like certain game finding YouTubers like Ed. I mean, I've been watching your channel now for a while, but I love your editing skills on all of your videos, and I do try to watch them as quick as possible, and I will probably try to remember to put a link to your retro channel in my description box. This video is going on too long and I'm getting a bit mumbled up with my words. It's getting a little bit late now. It's 10 minutes past 11 and I've got work and I've got to be awake at 6 in the morning. So shout out to Ed. Obviously he got influenced by people like the Game Chasers, which are an awesome American channel that find some amazing bundles for some ridiculously cheap prices. I can't think of any other off the top of my head apart from Craigslist Gamefinds, which are another American bunch of YouTubers, Fanta and White. It'd be nice to see Fanta in some videos in the near future, but obviously if anyone does follow them, they obviously know that Fanta has his own channel, Fanta Vision, which I really enjoy as well. I have like my favourite channels that, as I've kind of mentioned there, are mainly my favourites, which all revolve around Gamefinds, which is really fun for me to watch. People from all around the world, from Europe to America. I think it's really fun to learn bits about the game, about the prices and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. If there's any YouTubers that kind of do that I haven't mentioned already, and you lot think that I should watch, give me a little comment below, and I'll try and check them out whenever you comment. I think that's probably the best way to end this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, like, sub, comment below, and I'll catch you next week for hopefully something as good as this. But my luck's been pretty good recently and I can't see it continuing for too long. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.